Welcome, welcome, race fans. This is the third race of three. Here we go. It's race time here at Talladega in the Gen 6s. My favorite. What do you think, Luke? You like the Gen 6s?
I'm a pretty big fan of them, Kevin. They're definitely up there on my list. They're not one of my top three, I'd say, but probably a good 4 or 5 for me. I'm a big fan of them, and we got a decently stacked grid out here tonight. We got about 26 drivers I'm reading out here, so they're out there pacing around already. And I know you want to get this grid going already, so let's go and get this thing going.
This is the finale of the night, and I love these cars. So, how about Nathan Harper putting up the best qualifying lap? He's ready to start from the front. Malik Ray, who got a podium finish in the last race, also on that front row on his outside. Second row is going to be Cody Nagels and Jared Haynes. Third row is going to be Nick Seipel and Kenny Reel. Sean Corbett and Vicente Guerrero. Chris Melton and Matt Lee. Freddie Bassinez and Michael Barksdale. Josh McCullough and Chase Mastretta. Jeff Merck and Christopher Carter, Axel Smith and John Darnell, Dylan Grace and Stephen Miles, Raul Alvis and Dylan Jones, Sterling Tyson, Heath Jobe, and rounding out your 26-car field will be Tyler Vickery and Chris Ramsey.
And what a field out here tonight, Kevin. It's we had a couple exciting races going on before this one, and we've seen a lot of words exchanged between the races and a lot of exciting racing here between the last two. So I think we're in for an exciting one out here and a good finale out here to our triple header.
I wrecked you like I did Merck.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind this is going to be a good one, especially with it being the Gen 6's pace car is in. It's going to be Nathan Harper on the command and the Cowboys Chevrolet. We see him driving. Here we go.
Normally from the lead, too.
You'll never do what you did to me yesterday, Mark, again, buddy. You'll never get away with it.
Green, 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 going racing for the first time of the third race, and a little bit of a stack up on the inside line, but a good jump for Harper, as he's going to be your race leader going into turns 1 and 2. Malik Ray, though, sitting strong right side by side with him, rocking the 11 car. Cody Nagels giving the pushes to Nathan Harper as they both go up to that second line in front of Malik, leaving the bottom side open. That top line, huge run coming across the top. They're clear by 3.
Big takers.
The taker's going down. Oh, and there's one. It's going to be the 4 car of Jared Haynes. Jared Haynes and Nathan Harper now side by side for your front row. Third line was starting to work, but really getting shaky. And we got people above speed. We got people way off speed.
I was out of there.
Yeah, but luckily these guys towards the front don't have to worry about that. They're staying on the gas, and Nathan Harper's staying in the front.
Turning. Do better.
Nathan Harper
Hold on.
fending off Jared Haynes as they're really just trying to stay towards the front. They're not trying to fight each other right now. They're single file through
I'm worried.
the front 3, front 4, and then it's 3 wide. Right after that, back down to 2.
All right, Mark.
They merge together. Oh!
Mark, you get yourself wrecked by doing that.
Somebody thought they were clear. Maybe Jeff Merck, possibly?
I think so. He comes down into,
What the fuck?
I believe
Sean
that was Corbett, yeah.
Get out of there, Sean. Get out of there.
Corbett with the shit end of that one, and he's going to fall all the way to the back.
And that is very
They're still 3
unfortunate
wide,
for
though.
him.
Transfers are being made. Nick Seipel and the teal on the top end now, trying to recover after a devastating penalty in the last race. Being pushed around by Freddie Bassinez in a very good-looking car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and they're
A
wrecking.
little loose. I don't know if I'd
Trying
quite
not
say
to wreck.
wrecking. I don't know if I'd say wrecking just yet. They're still fanning out. They got to bring it back together. 4 wide.
Trying not to wreck.
They're going to hold it together, but almost a wreck. They seem to hold it together,
Yeah,
though.
I'm trying to get a read on whose that was on. Looking like that's going to be Stephen Miles getting up into chase for Stretta. Stretta holds it a lot better than Miles did, though. As Miles falls back to P13. Chase is still in third. Who are we looking at?
Me on the track, apparently, for a second there. I don't know how that happened, but it just put me on the track. I don't know what I clicked. I don't know what just happened. There we go. We're live.
Unreal.
I seriously don't know what the hell just happened. I was like, huh, who's in the pits?
It happens on these late streams, I tell you what.
It sure does. It sure does.
Nick Seipel, though, leading laps again. This is his second race in a row where he's up here putting in the work. Freddie Basson has a Malik Ray pushing him around. A lot of single file racing up towards the front.
Bro, really?
Still single file, about 5-3 deep, I should say, as the second line led by Cody Nagels is really making a charge. Nathan Harper pushing him around. They work well together. And Seipel sees that, and he's going to opt to hop up. And Cody kind of went for the split on him, and I think that's going to work. He got a lot of cars with him, and that's going to leave Nathan Harper and Nick Seipel defend that sandwich line. Like 3 wide racing on right now.
Oh, a little bit of wall bumping up there on the front.
Sorry, Danny, I got pushed into you. You're good, bro. I know. I know you got hit in there.
Single file almost all the way through, though.
You do that shit, bro, I'm not gonna live.
Stop out. Let's just race. Let's stop out of stock. Let's race.
Yeah, and look, it just occurred to me, we're still looking for our first green flag pit stop of the evening.
That's right. That we are.
You're a real bitch now.
Oh!
From the best. Ooh, Malik.
They're getting squirrely.
Yeah, that they are, but they're holding it together still for the time being.
Bro.
But it's getting hairy.
That was like a 20-mile-an-hour second.
And can we pull up track map? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Look at the spread on this field.
Man. Yeah, it's definitely spread. A
Gen
lot of the
6 is
guys
doing
spraying
what the
for a
Gen
caution.
6s do best.
A lot of the guys, no doubt, just praying for a caution.
Yeah.
I've got to move up. Freddie, that's all it is. I was red on oil. Gotta get on the map, bro. This race. We're losing so much time. I gotta do something up there. Oh, hold up.
Why can we not keep a consistent speed back here?
Miles down in front of me.
Get up. Come on, bro, you got push.
And in single file out here as Malik Ray's found his way to the lead.
We here.
That lead group single file all the way through. They're just looking to kill any guys that are back there
just gonna make
behind them and
time
are
right
off
now.
pace.
Yeah, about 12 cars in that lead pack. I'd imagine, you know. I can sense it, Luke. I think we're gonna see our first green-white checkered here tonight.
I'd have to agree with you, Kevin.
Come on, bro, you gotta push. If you can't push, go to the back.
Yeah, just got word, Luke, that this could be stretched to a or a one-stop night.
Oh boy.
Just talked to Vickery. He said he's got about 9 laps left on fuel. That would put us right there on the split.
Make it close.
Barely being able to get across. Yeah, definitely making it close. You notice Kenny Reel is sitting in 3rd place and in 26th place?
I saw that. I don't know if that might be an issue due to me briefly jumping on the track there, but we'll see.
I mean, he's in 3rd place. So
yeah, he's in 3rd place. Don't get me wrong.
let it be known, he is still racing.
Oh yeah.
So good, he's in 2 places at once. So, I mean, I suppose you could say that, but also 26 isn't that impressive.
Not particularly.
Shame on Kenny Reel.
Big bump. Stay down.
It's been since the start. Ah, well,
What are you
who
doing?
knows?
Get in.
Top 5 right now: Ray, Seipel, Reel, Nagels, and
I would
Bassinez.
much rather push you. You talking to me, Casey? I'm not talking to my fucking self. Well, I didn't want to slow you guys down. I promise you we would have gone a lot faster with me pushing.
Race chatter only, please.
See
Fuck
about
you, bitch. How about that?
some words
We'll be
being
alright, he'll wreck
exchanged.
somebody.
Seems to be the story all afternoon, Kevin.
Do we got beef?
Nobody knows who this off-brand Taco Bell motherfucker is.
I do. Hey, don't ride on Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Right.
Still single file all the way through out there. Oh boy. I see your line out there, Kevin.
What you taking?
I was going to ask you the same thing. You're the one that said it. What are you taking?
Well, you know, Luke, I typically just like taking what you don't, but if you're making me pick first, I'd say yes.
Yeah? I was going to say the same
I'd say
thing. I mean,
yes.
they're following the same that same trend.
I'd say yes for Kenny Reel's sake, specifically. I mean, he's sitting in P3 right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I mean, when it comes down to a strategy race like this, you have to look at the more skilled drivers when it comes to you know, getting the small details right. And I think he's got that in the bag. But then again, I think it's safe to say that top 6 drivers are all kind of, you know, veterans of the the game.
Still
Come
single
on.
file. All the way through for the lead. Just getting a lot of separation between them and the group behind them, being led by Chase Mastretta. Sitting about 7 seconds off of that lead group. Pushing 8 now, actually.
Hey, whenever we get to it, whoever's leading this backpack, let us know when you're going to pit.
Going to be interesting to see what those guys in that backpack do, assuming we stay green.
Say you need to switch.
Yeah, and Luke, I'd imagine within the next 4 or 5 laps, we're gonna have to see these guys pit.
Yeah, it's going to get scary out here, Kevin. They're in 2 different groups out here. You know, that second group's going to probably be trying to run something a little different to make up that time out here, assuming we stay green. But what if that front group's going to try to really run it out as long as they can out here and try to make it a one-stop pit?
Damn it, take me out to dinner first.
Stretta yelling, take me out to dinner first.
For what, Luke?
He didn't finish it.
Oh. Up for interpretation.
Yeah, I suppose. We've shrunk that gap off the main pack by a little bit, but getting ready to go into the pits here before too long. It's nothing substantial yet.
Yeah, and, you know, when do you think these guys are going to start racing each other in the front pack? Do you think, you know, once we come out of this pit stop, do you think they're going to start going too wide, or do you think they're really going to try to guarantee that those 12 guys are the only contenders, and then, you know, wait till maybe 2 or 3 laps to go to start racing? What would you want to do if you were in that front pack?
I mean, if I were in that front pack, seeing the current separation, as long as we're staying green out here, I'm wanting to just stay single file like this until the last 3 or 4 laps. Run it as tight as you can out here and kill as much potential, you know, drivers to compete with you for a position as possible, and then try to run it out as crazy as you can the last couple laps, at least, you know. That's my thinking behind it. What about you?
Yeah, I gotta agree. I mean, I think strategy's gonna come into play because I can't really see us getting a caution at this point in the race, simply because, I mean, nobody's really racing each other that hard. So I think you play the strategy and you make it a 12 or less car race.
Yeah.
And if a caution comes, you're still in the top 12.
I got 2-2. I can go on.
I have to agree with you there, and I bet you that's probably what they're hoping is going to happen, but
Yeah, I can go like 2 more.
That
still
pit
single
window
file.
has opened up a little bit, I will say. We see Guerrero come in, we see Corbett come in, we see... I think that's it.
Yep,
Oh,
so
now we
far.
see some of the leaders. Seeing Ray, Seipel, Bassinez, Alvis, Miles, Jones.
Here comes the second group.
Yep, second group, all coming in.
Couple tire lockups, but everyone makes it in safe.
Get in box.
Everyone's in safe. What an entrance.
Not clear. Not fucking clear, idiot.
Uh-oh.
But then there was Kenny Rio, Cody Nagels, Jared Haynes, John Darnell, Matt Lee. Some of the guys staying out, 6 of them trying to push it.
Cody, you go low. You
One last lap. I mean, we've seen green, white checkers in both of our races. Maybe they,
Go low. You outqualify me.
they're trying to fuel up for what's to come, with it being pretty tight on fuel.
Yeah, and here comes your leaders
they
all
come.
coming in for their pits. Gonna leave it
Rio,
to
Nagels,
Raul
Haynes,
Elvis.
Darnell,
Oh,
Lee,
a little
Harper.
loose on the way in. A little bit of
Loose.
tire locking up, but they hold it together. Raul
Hopefully no
Alvis.
penalties given.
And Raul Alvis currently your leader. making it around right now, around some of that lap traffic with Malik Ray. They're all kind of running up there
Malik,
together.
Disciple.
We absolutely.
Kenny Real got a speeding penalty.
Aww. And it happens to the best of us. It happens to me all the time.
Come back.
I feel like they should just let you go into the pits at 120 still.
It's a 40-second penalty too, so that's really detrimental to
Yikes.
him.
Especially with it being a green run out here like we've seen.
After things cycle through, though, it looks like it's going to send Nick Seipel to the lead. Freddie Bassinez to follow. I think it's going to group about... I think these guys are going to catch each other's draft, and it's still going to be that 12, now 11 car type of mix. I can't remember the last time I saw a track map this mixed up on a super speedway.
Yeah, it's definitely shuffled around a lot. Definitely a lot of different strategies going out of this pit cycle. So we'll see who gets the whose strategy pays off out here in the long run. Still 17 to go.
I don't know why you're laying off here.
Leaders making it around John Darnell, I believe. Could be wrong there.
Get in front of me.
Oh, that is John Darnell. About to pick off Kenny Real as well. He's the next car to fall to the lead group.
Leaders are racing too wide right now. It's going to open up some opportunity here for the guys behind them, but
Ooh,
closest one's 13.5 seconds off.
a little shaky there for Freddie Bassinez, and he's going to have to go back down to the bottom. Yeah, Kenny Real just having the need for speed. Unfortunately, that being on pit road, gonna cycle him back. 21st. Now riding 21st and 26th, Luke. Both the Kenny Reals not doing too hot.
No, not ideal, but still 15 laps to go out here, you know. Still a lot of time.
These leaders racing each other now, but it doesn't seem to matter. They've opened this lead up to 15 seconds. And under green, they're not getting caught. Especially with it being a 10-car pack up towards the front. I think these guys are safe to race each other.
Mm-hmm. Matt Lee currently leading this thing right now. Cody Nagel's giving him some pushes. Oh boy.
Nathan Harper's been finessing around some cars, pushing his way towards the front. He was riding 12th on that 12-car pack before the pits. Now he's riding 4th. Good transfers for him, but fast Freddie Bassinez holding the lead on the inside.
Outside line,
Yeah, I
some
saw
choppy
that.
pushes.
I saw that. That almost came down into the inside line.
That it did, and they're going to lose a lot of speed because of it. A couple of guys are going to transfer down to that inside line. Got 3 so far. And the whole front line is going to leave the 4 out on the outside stranded.
A lot of racing left. Oh.
Oh boy, 3. Oh, we're not done.
Oh, no.
Bumping around Matt Lee. The 20,
Let's
is
go
it
back
the
on.
24?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, Matt Lee's either has a steering problem or something. He seems to be very loose, very squirrely.
Can I
And,
get a black
ooh,
flag?
maybe a little punt onto Malik Ray there, pushing him up to that second line.
No doubt, no doubt.
Malik Ray had a great save on that whole ordeal too. He was damn near sideways, trying to keep his tires straight enough to stay out of trouble, and he did.
And Matt Lee lucky to catch back up onto that lead group draft out there after that one.
Come back.
Yeah, absolutely. He's back on pace after having some issues, but not in an ideal situation, to be honest with you.
Not particularly, but
Maybe
as long
not
as he
catch-
stays with them, the bet. That's, you know, that's all
He
he's
might
really
not
looking
be.
for.
There.
Ooh,
Just
this
a
3
full
wide to 2 wide racing up front is definitely what he needs to make it up. But actually, yeah,
Kinda
he ain't gonna
scared
make
of
it.
He's gone.
He's off. He's oh god, these things. I just keep forgetting how fast these fucking things are.
How about Cody Nagels and Nathan Harper on that top side, putting in the work now. They're clear by 2.
Up high.
Freddie Bassinez is going to have the speed coming into
Go
3 and
high.
4, though. Still over 10 to go.
You know, like you said earlier, Kevin, this has got to be the most spread out field I've ever seen on a super speedway.
Carter, is there a reason you're laying back and we're continuing losing ground?
Oh! A dicey transfer up to the high side gets the number 50 and the number 11 involved.
Gotta back up to me.
Yeah, Malik Ray get involved with Alvis.
Number 9's going to like to go down to the inside.
And Harper now being pushed by Freddie Bassin as they work well together, but Cody Nagels seems to have the speed on the back stretch, being pushed by Malik.
These guys up on the front are doing a real good job staying linked up and keeping that speed going.
Right to me out the corner.
Damage or something?
Here goes Vicente, come on.
Down to single digits now, Kevin. 9 laps to go.
Shake it off.
Nathan Harper with the lead currently on the outside line, barely.
Harper working the outside, Malik working the inside.
Approaching Chris Ramsey. He's about to go a lap down, and so is Dylan Grace.
Yeah, look how far off Matt Lee has fallen now, 13 seconds and gaining.
Goodness, yeah, that's... I know he was involved in a little something back there, but that just goes to show, you know, how much faster these guys are with the draft. 8 laps to go out here. They're 3 wide briefly passing those lap cars, and they're still going to be 3 wide going in through the turn.
Trevor, if you're still in the chat, let us know who the best running position is for a Jack Shack guy. Pay attention to that poll that's up. Currently, we have 3 votes on yes, 0 on no. So
My bad, that was on me.
a few people in the chat still sold on a Jack Shack podium. Is Jared Jack Shack? He might be. Regardless, Nathan Harper kind of single-filed out as that inside line, led by Freddie Vasquez, has lost all speed, all momentum. And all eyes on the 9 car now.
He's being pushed by the number 6.
Appreciate you, Chris. Gonna be Jared Haynes. Currently sitting in 4th. So yeah, I mean it's right there on the edge.
So can you have that radio back down?
More, more, more.
I got you, Carl. I appreciate you. Alvis sitting P3 right now. I mean, he's been looking for that win all night. He's definitely had opportunities.
Oh yeah, and he's had himself in a pretty good position in pretty much all these races we've seen him run so far. Probably itching to get a good podium out here still, but the laps are dwindling down. It's going to be 5 to go when we cross by out here on our last race of the triple header out here.
Yeah, some transfers are being made to the bottom. Freddie Basson is trying to find some speed again down there. He hasn't given up on that inside line.
No, it's getting vehicles now. It's getting some momentum. They got to tighten it up if they want to get some speed going like that outside line.
Yeah. We know they dominate through the turns here, so gotta see what they can do. Not much. They seem to have lost some cars.
Oh, yeah.
We're sitting 5 deep right now, but I mean, that's not terrible. Full lap cars involved in the mix. Trying to give them some help down there. Oh no, Lisa. Is that this weekend?
Forgot?
Kevin's got some shopping to do.
Fair enough. 4 laps to go out here. 3 when we cross by this time.
Thank you.
Nathan Harper's still leading this thing, being pushed by Cody Nichols on the outside.
Well, at least I appreciate the reminder. You might have saved me, so. Freddie Basson has, I mean, he stayed true to that inside line, and they didn't give up on it. And despite only being 2 cars right now, they're not in the worst position. Well, as I say that, they lose all of their momentum. Just can't get the numbers, look. Yeah, I mean, when they have cars down there, it works, but they can't get the cars down there.
Yeah, definitely something missing for sure, but they're going to definitely have to get something cooking up here in these last 2 laps if they want something to happen. Big Roost, if you are asking if it is currently Sunday, I fucking wish.
No, he's asking Father's Day Sunday.
I was hoping that's what he was asking.
Regardless, 2 to go, and this inside line has found the speed. They got the numbers.
Boy.
It took a while, but they finally got some people, and Freddie Basson as Malik Ray, who both stayed true to it, are finally seeing the benefits of it.
Here's where it gets interesting, Kevin. White flag this time by. Will we see it?
Even Miles on a good transfer, though. He's made his way around into the front.
White flag, white flag. 1 more to go.
And that outside has become the dominant side once again.
That inside line, just no
had
vehicles.
A good shot at it, but, I mean, yeah, they just keep losing cars.
Look at that outside line go. We see some bumping going on in the back, trying to rejoin the line for the lead.
Route 3 and 4, some transfers will be made.
Stephen Miles up there leading right now.
Harper,
But how about it?
low.
Harper on the low side.
Bumping around.
Nagel's getting
Draft off each other
pushed.
as much as they can. Cody
Oh.
coming in.
They're 3 wide.
Heroically,
Still
3
fanning
wide.
out. Everyone's getting pushes.
It's gonna
It's
be
Raul Alves.
Raul Alves.
He
finally
jumps it on the
gets
high
one.
side.
Wow, they tried to throw the block down low. Or not throw the block, but, you know, try to suck some air off of them, and they forgot. Stephen Miles forgot about that high side.
Yeah, and he
It's
just
gonna
kind
be
of came
Alves,
out of
Harper,
nowhere.
Miles.
Race guys, I'm free to the interview room. Don't mind.
Now, what a win for Raul Alves. You know, we are going to get to find out if we've been pronouncing his name right all this time, Kevin. And
Hey,
he's...
we appreciate it, Chris.
Oh, and look at
Good
that.
hanging out with
He's
What a
burning him
race.
down early.
Catch up sometime.
Hey, absolutely, that's the only way to do it.
Hey, we appreciate a big roost. And he's got to be happy with this one. A great debut night for him.
Good race.
Just looking back there, nobody went with Stephen Miles.
No, no one did. They almost left him out to get kind of hung out to dry. Regardless, your unofficial results as they pour through is going to be, let's see out here. Hey, thanks, everybody. Thank you, thank you. It's going to be Raul Alves getting the unofficial win out here. Nathan Harper, 2. Stephen Miles, 3. Dylan C. Jones, 4. Cody Nichols, 5. Jared Haynes, 6. Malik Ray in 7th, and many more after that. And a great race out here, and a great triple header out here at Talladega, Kevin, my favorite track. And Raul Alves got a couple victory shitties out there across the backstretch, letting, you know, showing everybody on the backstretch out there is shitties, but he had to bring it up there to the front stretch as well across the checker.
Yeah, and I'm gonna bring him in here and talk to him real quick, because it seems like he's been one of the most deserving drivers of the night, getting it done all night, and finally getting the win. Hey Raul, guys in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, how about that race? It seems like all night, all 3 races we've watched you. I mean, it's been there. You've had the opportunities, and finally, you know, you bury the hatchet and you get the win out here. You want to talk us through that final lap there, to go to the outside and get the help and make the push to the end?
Yeah, it was honestly a pretty frustrating night because I felt like I could have won the first one and then for sure the second one. And then I didn't think I had any chance in the third one. It's the one that I ended up winning. I had to save the right rear. I didn't want anybody on my right side just because of the side draft. So I ended up doing that in the very end. I didn't think it was gonna work, but somehow it did, and it kind of paid off. So it went from a frustrating night to a pretty joyful night.
Absolutely. All 3 races you were up there getting some TV time and finally able to get the win out here at about midnight. So congratulations for sticking through all 3 and getting it done finally. We appreciate you coming by and talking to us. Anyone
Yeah.
like to shout out before we get you out of here?
Yeah, Sim Shop. We're a big retailer for Moza and Sim Magic, so if you guys need any sort of sim racing gear, go to simshop.com.
All right, putting that link in the chat. We appreciate you coming by, Raul, and congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Thanks. That was Raul Alves getting it done out here. Finally getting the win. As you know, I kind of had predicted him to be a winner on previous races tonight, and then this one, which I thought was kind of a lock for a couple of these other guys. He was able to come in on the top side and get it done. So a great finish for his night.
Yeah, shining when it counts.
Pretty sure he was pushed there by Dylan Jones at the end. Let me look back and make sure. Yeah, Dylan Jones in the 24 car coming in from 6th place with a great push to him. And while everyone else was kind of worried about throwing blocks and whatnot, able to get it done.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that was... It's an exciting one, Kevin. I've taken a brief look there. I don't know what our interview situation's looking like other than Raul.
It's looking a little slim. Nathan Harper and Stephen Miles came in 2 and 3. We'll give it a couple minutes. I gotta ask, Luke, what was your favorite race of the evening?
gotta say the Gen 6s. I'll be honest. I really like those Gen 6s. Those things are fun.
A lot of strategy involved, a lot of precision, and I
And
mean, for once we got some green pits. So
I was gonna say that, and damn, those tail wings do look pretty cool on them. I can't lie.
yeah, definitely aesthetically pleasing as well.
Of course, of course.
I mean, just looking at our schedule coming up, we have the season closer of CMS on Sunday evening at 9:15 Eastern. And then I don't think we have anything until I don't know, maybe Thursday. I really don't see anything on the schedule for a good bit, so I'll try to fill that up, get some more racing in. It's always a good way to spend our evenings, but
Of course.
I think our next race is gonna be with CMS, and not seeing any of the other top three guys, so you wanna close us out on the evening?
Yeah, I suppose so. As always, big thanks to Dougie for putting this thing on and giving us the the privilege to come out here and broadcast this thing. Big thanks to the drivers for putting on a show to us and giving us something to yell about out here for a couple hours of the afternoon. And big old thanks to everybody out here for watching. And we'll see you guys all out here in the next one. Good night, race fans.
Peace.